Now you can go wherever you want to go. Now you can do whatever you want to do. To be
Forgive me.
I do. I mean,
What's your name?
what's yours?
Actually, I think names are a bit overrated. I mean, what's in a name?
Exactly.
Well, it was nice bumping into you.
You're very kind.
Everyone deserves to be treated with kindness and respect. All right, women, come on, gangway, people, gangway. Hear ye, royal proclamation, hear ye. Oh, this is going to be of special interest to ye. That was unnecessary. The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. Giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, Finneer Vladimir, Carl Alexander, Francois Reginald, Lancelot Herman, Gregory James is giving a ball. I've seen a felon that running into you, Your Highness.
You're not going to tell my mother, are you?
Oh, you know, I've got your back, Your Highness. You didn't leave.
Every eligible young lady in the kingdom is hereby commanded to attend for introduction to the prince. Lionel, what is this?
My daughter's my social director.
Of course, should have known this if my mother written all over.
Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, son of Her Majesty, Queen Constantina, Charlotte Ertrude, Guinevere, Maisie, Margaret Anne is giving a ball.
We have exactly 1 week until the ball, and I do not intend to waste this opportunity. You two will be the loveliest, most well-spoken, and vivacious maidens at that ball. It's the last thing I do. Am I understood?
Yes, Mother.
Good. Just imagine a prince asking for my daughter's hand in marriage.
Which daughter is that, I wonder? I'm younger and more cute. That's a wild tale. It's a real
Girls, don't start.
Mother, Cinderella simply refuses to close that door. But I don't
Hold your tongue and do as you're told. Now once and for all, close that door.
Have you ever seen a lazier girl in life? Who you calling lazy?
Enough already. Now since my daughter, we need to have a chat. Not you. I want to talk to my real daughters. You turn that fire in service to you.
I will practice my tea. Like I don't. Rub it, Cinderella. Let me hear that.
Now, my darlings, I do not stress strongly enough how imperative it is that you make a proper impression upon the prince. After all, I will not be around forever to care for you.
Why not?
Yeah, where are you going? What I mean to say is that I do not intend to spend the rest of my life slaving away in this house. Cinderella the tea! Of course, I have devoted my entire life to your comfort and well-being. Is it asking too much that I spend my golden years in a cottage by the sea?
And leave us here alone?
Not alone. With husbands. It takes a certain amount of income to maintain our lifestyle. Funds your stepmother left will not last forever, and money does not grow on trees.
I know that. It comes from the bank.
And how do you suppose it gets into the bank, dear?
The baker goes and gets it from, well, wherever money does grow, but not on trees.
No. Money does not grow anywhere. It's inherited. Which is precisely why I intend to see the two of you married within the year. So, either you make a proper impression upon the prince, or it's back to the butcher and last to box sword. Am I understood?
Yes, Mother.
Good. Just imagine me, the mother of a princess. Now come along, girls. Enough excitement for one day. Enough excitement. It's time for your beauty rest, and Lord knows you can use it.
Here you go. Fresh baked crumpets.
Not now, Cinderella. It's time for us to nap. Have you prepared me a wink? Smoke the salmon. Bake the bread.
Toast the bread.
For goodness sake, Cinderella, close that door.
Alone at last. It's all right. The coast is clear. Shh. Quiet and resting. Charles, will you be joining us? I have a surprise. Yes, for you two. Crumpets, if you please. There's enough for everyone, now share. So, how was your day? Same old, huh? Yeah, mine too. Cinderella the packages, Cinderella the tea, Cinderella the door. How can 3 grown women be so helpless? Well, I suppose that's what I get for letting them walk all over me. I'm as smart and as sleek as a mouse. No offense. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my hereby commanded to attend for introduction to the prince. What? Every eligible young maiden. That means me. I'm going to the ball. I am in the royal palace of all places. I am chatting with the prince and king and queen. And the color of my two stepsisters' faces is a queer sort of sour apple green. But wait, I don't have anything to wear. What are you? Oh, of course. The dress mother wore the night to my father. He said that she was the most beautiful girl he'd ever seen. Oh, it's wonderful. I'll have to take down the hem a little bit. Maybe add a little flower here. Oh, it's going to be just perfect. Oh, how can I wait a whole week?
Fine, Father, you are. You never worry about him.
Well, what's wrong with him?
He isn't happy.
Of course he is.
If he's happy, then why doesn't he get married?
If he's happy, then, well, why should he get married? Let's see. Oh. It's no use trying to get these pants buttoned. They'll just have to do as is.
Don't be ridiculous. You look like 4 pounds of flour in a 2-pound sack. The royal family will just have to make you a new suit.
But the suit's in perfect shape.
No one's questioning the shape the suit is in, darling.
Mother! Doesn't anyone in this house knock?
Darling, we were just talking about you.
Your mother was talking. I was listening.
And where have you been in that costume?
Why wasn't I consulted about this ball that I'm supposed to be throwing?
Oh, darling, you found out. It was supposed to be a surprise for your birthday party. Well, surprise!
It's 3 months until my birthday, and since when does a birthday require the attendance of every eligible young maiden in the kingdom?
What? Where did you see that? Oh, well. You know those royal princes, they never can get anything right.
Mom, I want this called off immediately.
But darling, it's impossible to call off once you've got the ball rolling. Ball? Get it? Oh!
You can just count me out.
Your Highness. Now look, Chris, we don't want to pressure you, but you do have certain obligations.
What your father is trying to say is that it's about time you chose a bride and produced an heir. After all, someday soon this kingdom will be yours.
Not that soon.
I have long to hear the pitter-patter of little feet on the marble.
All I ask is that I find a bride for myself in my own time. I guess I have this old-fashioned idea that I want to be in love before I get married. Like you guys will.
And that's what we want for you too, son.
Of course it is, darling. Now I'm glad we got all that settled. I prepared a short guest list for your approval.
You haven't listened to a word I've said!
Family and close friends, darling. Terribly intimate.
Your Majesties, Your Highness. Wait, I couldn't help but overhear from where I was eavesdropping, and I probably should interfere.
Probably.
But perhaps we can reach some kind of royal compromise.
Compromise?
We
you think this is? A democracy?
What sort of compromise, Simon?
Well, let's say you suck it up and go along with it.
I'm loving this idea so far.
I don't like this idea.
And if he finds the girl of his dreams, great. But if he doesn't,
Oh.
Lionel, you're brilliant. Okay.
Okay, I'll do it. But if I don't meet the right girl at the ball, then you'll let me find a bride for myself in my own time, no matter how long it takes, and with no interference. Yeah?
Well, it does have a certain logic to it, so.
Of course, darling. If that's the way you wish it, that's the way it shall be.
Thank you. Both.
You know, son, there's only one way to find the girl of your dreams.
What's that?
Dumb luck. Let's just hope it runs in the family.
I love you guys.
Oh, don't worry, Your Majesty. He'll find my rightful fall. I can feel it in my bones.
Yeah, you'll feel it in your bones if he does it.
I hear that.
Max, suppose he doesn't find the right girl at the ball. What then?
And then he'll meet her somewhere else. Isn't that how it always happens? Boys and girls like you and me walk beneath the sky. They love just as we love, with the same dream in their eyes. Songs and kings and many things have their day and are gone. But boys and girls like you and me, we go on and on.
They walk on every village street. They walk in lanes where branches meet, and stars send down their blessings from the blue. They go through storms of doubt and fear, and so they go from year to year, believing in each other as we do. Bravely marching forward to light
Boys and girls like you and me walk beneath the skies. They love just as we love, with the same dream in their eyes. Songs and kings and many things have their day and are gone. But boys and girls like you and me, we go on and on.
So, tell me again, why you let this run out there strictly for babes?
I had the most remarkable day. Nobody treated me like a prince. I was just another normal person.
Okay, now you see. Normal practice. You see, I'm a normal person. That tells me they're all out there wishing they could be you.
That's because they don't know what it's really like.
Oh, come. You're rich. You live in a gorgeous palace. You have every single beautiful woman in the kingdom throwing themselves at you. Is there something I'm not getting?
I have no life plan. Everything gets decided. And you should know that better than anybody. Always hanging over me like a cloud. Everywhere I go, everything I do. You need a life.
Oh, I got life, buddy, and it's you. Now, this disappearing act has got to stop. It's too dangerous.
I was careful.
Not you. Me. I can't keep lying to your mother every time you're gone. They've got laws against that, don't you know? Now, let's say you get dressed in something less comfortable.
someone to push me the way you girls do. Someone to sacrifice everything for me. Now, Grace, what will you say when you meet the prince?
Well, you said to show him for me then. Your beauty, so I'm going to recite a poem.
Poetry?
Boring!
It's not Squabbling girls, remember, restraint above all else. Grace, stop scratching yourself.
I can't help it. You know I get itchy when I'm nervous.
Now, Joy, how do you intend to make a proper impression upon the prince?
Well, I've been cultivating my naturally infectious laughter.
As if
The prince has been waiting a word for me that was pierced a delighted laughter.
Joy, darling. Whatever you do, do not snort at the prince. What do you? Remember, girls, the clever bride hides her flaws
Until after the wedding.
good.
So, what do you think?
Think about what, Cinderella?
Well, my dress. For the ball.
The ball? You?
What's so funny? Every eligible young maiden is commanded to attend.
I'll do the commanding around here. So tell me, Lady Cinderella, what would you say to capture the prince?
Well, I won't try to capture him. I'll get to know him. Ask him about himself.
Fascinating. Take my advice, Cinderella, which I give with all my heart. Know your place and be satisfied with it. And your place is here.
You were gonna go to the royal palace in that funky old thing?
No, that's funny.
There's no need to be mean. Cinderella, I think your dress is sweet. It becomes you. It's just that, well, cheap cloth, Cinderella. Like what you're cut from.
This was my mother's dress, and it's beautiful.
Your mother was common, and so is that dress. And so are you.
If my father were
But
here,
he's not. Is he?
I have just as much right to go to the ball as they do.
Right? You have a right. When your father died, everyone said, throw her into the street after all. She's not your daughter. But no, I kept you on all these years, sacrificed for you at the expense of my own daughters. And this is the thanks that I get. Have you ever seen a more ungrateful child in your life?
Who you calling ungrateful?
Sister, you're working on my last nerve. Now, girls, I do not want you getting upset. Be a swan, Grace. Be a swan. So there's that toy, and try to live up to your name.
they hate me so much. What's wrong with me? I wish I could go to that ball. I do. I wish it with all my heart. Who are you?
Miss Fairy Godmother, honey.
You?
You got a problem with that?
Oh, well, no. It's just, I always thought that,
Let me guess. A tutu and a magic wand.
well, yeah, sort of.
Been there. Done that.
May I ask you something?
What reason?
Why did you come? Is it because of my wish?
Wishes. Foldy roll, fiddly dee, fiddly faddly fo. All the wishes in the world are poppycock and swaddle.
Well, you don't really believe that, do you? That wishes are poppycock?
Why shouldn't I?
Well, whenever I dream of having a fairy godmother, she
Dreams. Foldy roll, fiddly dee, fiddly faddly fo. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the know.
So, my wishes are poppycock and I'm crazy for dreaming. With a fairy godmother like that, who needs a stepmother?
You know what her problem is? She can't handle how fabulous you are.
Fabulous. Me?
And those girls of hers. They can't hold a candle to you and they know it. Jealousy. That's why they treat you as they do.
But they're my family. They're all I've got.
Believe me, honey. When your dad had been married, this is not what she had in mind for you.
You talk as if you knew him.
I did know him.
And mother?
Very well.
Was she, my mother, I mean, was she beautiful?
Well, people did seem to think so. But your mother never put much stock in beauty, you see. The way you look isn't something you can take credit or blame for, is it?
I wish I'd known her.
So does she, honey.
I wish so hard.
Wishes again, look. It is true that everything starts with a wish. But it is what you do with a wish that counts.
So, my wish about the ball?
Foldy roll and fiddly dee. I mean, how would you get there? I suppose one of those pumpkins is gonna turn into a golden carriage.
Well, no.
And one of those mice are gonna turn into a horse to pull your golden carriage.
Of course not. That's impossible.
If you say so. Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And boy, mice will never be four white horses. Such foldy roll and fiddly dee, of course is impossible. For the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules.
wish that all the kind hearts in the world would put their heads together.
And the kind hearts would put their heads together. Really?
Well, you know what I mean.
Not really.
Well, I just want every good soul to hear my wish and to know that I'm ready to do whatever it takes to make it come true.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And boy nights will never be boy horses.
Why not?
Just roll your own fiddly of courses. Impossible.
But the world is full of babies and fools.
Impossible.
Don't believe in sensible rules.
Impossible.
And won't believe what sensible people say. And because these nothing to yet, don't keep building up impossible hopes, impossible. Things are happening every. You know what? If I really wanted to go to that ball badly enough, nothing could stop me.
You know what? You're right.
There's bound to be carriages passing by. I can catch a ride with one of them.
Of course you can.
And I can fix this dress in nothing flat. Thanks.
Wait, Cinderella. Now that you're ready to take responsibility for your own destiny. There we go. And you.
the other girls.
You know, I was never big on fitting in. I
Nothing in my life has prepared me for a night like this.
And yet, everything in your life has led you to this moment. Look around you, Cinderella. Your wish has been granted. Now, get in there and do something with it.
Thank you for everything.
One more thing. Extremely important. You must be home before the clock strikes 12.
Before midnight? But all the girls get to stay out late tonight.
Not you.
But I never get to do
I
anything.
know. Just leave the palace before the clock strikes 12, you.
Okay, I will.
And Cinderella, you look as beautiful tonight as your mother ever did. Impossible things are happening every day.
lovely girls.
Looks like Chris is having a worse time than I am.
Don't worry, darling. He'll find the right girl tonight.
And if he doesn't?
Then it's going to be a long night. I was just wondering if you noticed my two beautiful daughters.
Oh, please, madam. His Highness will dance with all the young ladies in due course.
Well, naturally, every mother is eager that her daughter should dance with the prince. What I would dance.
Stewards don't dance.
I mean, as manly physique as handsome should be featured. Marvelous head full of skin. Behold, there's that look in your eye.
Please don't touch me.
Let's not pretend, Lionel. I can sense that there's something between us.
In order to wish there was something between us. A continent.
I'm sorry, what's so funny?
Your Highness is now ready.
How would you know? I haven't said anything yet.
So, tell me, Lionel, when a girl marries a prince, she becomes a royal princess.
Yep.
Well, that would make her mother a royal
Pain in the neck.
so you're gonna book me for.
Darling, it's the shape of the evening.
So you ready for the next round?
Most so. The sooner I get through all this, the sooner I can get out of here.
That's the spirit, son. Okay.
Excuse me, miss. May I have the pleasure of the snacks?
I'd be delighted, Your Highness.
Well, things are looking up.
Why? Who is that captivating creature?
These feet, no one seems to know, but she sure looks fine.
Shall we join Your Majesty?
I'd be honored.
Forgive me, but haven't we met before?
No, Your Highness.
You're certain?
I think I remember meeting a prince.
Yeah, I guess so. Have you ever met someone and felt as if you know them forever?
Not until tonight.
"10 minutes ago I saw you. I looked up when you came through the door. My hands started breathing. You gave me the feeling of who had no feeling or floor. 10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I had found her, she's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are fighting, and she's taking me back to the skies. In the arms of my love, I'm flying over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again."
Hello, son. It's a nice girl you're dancing with. Can I dance with her now?
Darling, who is that lovely girl?
That's what I was trying to figure out before I was so rudely interrupted.
Well, it shouldn't matter anyway. After all, you told me yourself you wouldn't find the girl of your dreams tonight. But more importantly,
Okay, I admit it. You were right. I have found her. She's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies.
I don't believe we've seen you before. Do we know your parents?
I don't think so, Your Majesty.
Well, then you must introduce us.
Well, my father. Well, my mother, she. I'm sorry, Your Majesty. Will you excuse me for a moment?
Of course, thank you.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Charmed, Your Highness.
Hello.
Who's that divine creature you were just dancing with?
Oh, that's my mother.
No, that's her. The other one. John, the one who's leaving now.
Leaving? Oh, excuse me, please. You can't be leaving already.
Well, I really should be going.
Look, I don't know my father said this to you, but we can.
No, he was wonderful.
Please, stay for just one more dance. I know we haven't known each other for very long, but how do you think it's all going?
over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that the road telling me again. I may never come down to earth again. May I ask you something?
Within reason.
What brought you here tonight?
Well, it's kind of a long story. My family didn't want me to come. In fact, they don't even know I'm here.
I'm glad you are. Truth is, I almost didn't come myself.
How could a prince not show up for his own ball?
Don't you think it's all a little medieval? I guess it's no wonder that my parents are anxious to marry me off, being heir to the throne and all, but I don't know, this whole thing, it makes me feel like I'm some kind of a prize bull or something.
Every eligible young maiden vying to be your devoted servant forever and forever.
Servants I have. What I need is someone I can really talk to.
It's beautiful out here.
Yes, it is. You're not like most girls, are
Not like the girls you meet, I suppose.
you? Actually, I don't meet all that many girls. I lead a pretty sheltered life.
So do I.
Really. Every day, same old, same old.
Having no life of your own.
The same silly little arguments.
Until you just want to run away and never come back.
Well, it seems like we have a lot in common.
Oh, I'm not so sure about that. After all, you don't really know me.
Well, I'd like to. And I'd like for you to know me too. Look, I know we just met and it's crazy, but would you like to see the rest of the gardens?
I'd love to.
Get a good look at her. Only a glance. Could you really understand? Only a word or two. She must have been a princess or something, because kindness sure seemed to go for her. Well, there's just no accounting for taste. Why would a fellow want a girl like her, a frail and flapping beauty? Why can't a fella
meal at a table that seats 42 people. It's insane.
I must say, you certainly lead an interesting life.
It gets more interesting tonight. Isn't it funny how things happen? A girl I've never seen before walks down a flight of stairs and suddenly nothing will ever be the same.
Do you believe in guardian angels?
Guardian angels.
You know, someone who watches over you, kind of helping things along. Maybe someone from a long time ago that you thought had gone, but who never really left at all. Do you believe in that sort of thing?
Does that explain why, though the most entrancing sight that I'll ever see, why your voice? It's the sweetest sound that I'll ever hear. Does that explain why I think I've fallen in love with you? Do I love you because you're beautiful? Or are you beautiful because I love you? Am I making believe I see you? A girl too lovely to be really true. Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as beautiful as you seem? I guess it's not a very good sign when you tell someone that you love them and they won't say anything back.
I'm afraid that if I speak, I might wake up.
Are you dreaming that I'm about to kiss you?
What did you say to her?
I don't know. We were in the garden. What on earth is this? Evening slippers. Made of glass. She must have lost it when she ran out. I gotta find her.
Well, what's her name?
I don't know.
Well, where does she live?
I don't know.
Well, you sure didn't get to know her very well.
Felt like I knew her the moment we met. All my life, I've been searching for something. I didn't know what that was, but I found it tonight. In her.
Well, how can you be so sure?
Do I love you because you're beautiful?
Or is she beautiful because you love her?
Am I making believe I see you? A girl too perfect to be really true. Do I want you because you're wonderful?
Or is she wonderful because you want her?
I can't lose her. Not now.
It's alright, Chris. She's out there somewhere.
Find her. We're going to find the foot that fits this slip. We'll try it on every girl in the kingdom if we have to.
Goodness, who dances in glass shoes? That's impossible.
Prepare the coach. We'll leave at dawn.
Consider done, Your Highness. Now, Your Majesties, am I the only one who's noticed that awkwardly sitting pumpkin over there?
Yes. Lionel, put that in the pantry before somebody trips over it.
Goodness, a glass shoe and a pumpkin, what a night.
It's alright, Chris. We'll find her.
If I see you, a girl too perfect to be really true. Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as wonderful as you seem?
But when the king got up and led the orchestra with the loads of French bread, well, laugh, I thought I'd die. Word up, best night of my life. Your life.
Did you get to dance with the prince?
I was just for about an hour or so. An hour? Yeah, didn't you?
Well, we're out of here. And you did.
I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if the prince chose one of my girls for his bride.
It sounds almost too good to be true. Did you know everyone?
Everyone who's anyone.
Except for some princess something or other who arrived late and left early.
A princess. Did she dance with the prince?
I didn't notice.
Do you think he liked her?
What a long question. Really? I've been positively interrogated.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to imagine what it must have been when you're driving through the moonlight on the highway. When you're driving through the moonlight to the dance, you are breathless with the wild anticipation of adventure and excitement.
And now for you, princess. Get your head out of the clouds. Your father spoiled you rotten with a lot of empty dreams and impossible wishes that will never come true. You're a little fool, Cinderella, and I do not suffer fools go lightly. Master Greenwood is so sure. Lord Hedrum, the horticulturist. Too hairy! Oh, perhaps you're being too particular. I'm up to the eyes. You want us to be happy, don't you? Of course I do. Like any mother, I want you to have everything that I never had. Oh, who in the world could that be? This hour and unannounced?
Hello, madam.
It's the royal steward.
He can't see me like this. To be honest, that's my shawl. Really want me something beside my pajamas? Cinderella, my jacket! Why would he be here? He's obvious. Cinderella, this is my jacket! Inside the ball.
Madam, please, some restraint.
Restraint above all else.
Presenting His Royal Highness Prince Christopher Rupert. Viene mi padre Carl Alexander French version of record with cheese.
Good evening, ladies. We're here to find the foot that fits this slipper.
Really? Well, I was just talking to my lovely daughter Joy just this very morning. I was saying, Joy, wherever could you have put that wish slipper of yours, wasn't I, dear? I was saying, where could you have lost it? Wasn't I, dear?
Oh, you're admiration. I know wish you anywhere.
Of course you would.
Sweetheart. Sweetheart. Joy. Sweetheart, I was glad at the back stretch.
Why, that's my shoe, sister. You know that. See, I feel like a glove. Well, see, because the ball got ran into the thing, and so now I
You don't want any more other women in this house?
Oh, yes, there is one more. Move it.
Well, I meant to say younger women.
How much younger?
Younger than you. Yes.
But please take one of my daughters. Joy has all the charm and elocution. Peter Piper picked his pepper! Grace, by that girl that's strong as an ox and cultured. She can recite the record express in 3 languages. 4, think to count, hey, Latin.
I will not let you get over any one of the more younger women in this house.
No, there are no other young women in this house.
I'm here.
What?
I'm sorry, stepmother, but I am here.
A scullery maid. A servant girl. Shouldn't we sleep?
Well, you certainly are a girl of many talents. Wait. Didn't I meet you last week in the village?
In the... Oh, of course. You helped me with my packages.
Oh, that was right after I knocked them out of your arms.
You said everyone deserves to be treated with kindness and respect.
Sorry, what was your name again?
It's Cinderella.
Cinderella. What a beautiful name.